I'm going to make a new battery pack for that hover glider I got from the charity shop. This is the existing battery pack, which may or may not be good, I've no idea, but I don't have a charger for it. I've had a look on eBay and it looks like I could probably get a charger for about £6 or £7. Remember, the hover glider only cost me £4, so a charger to find out whether this battery's any good will cost me, say, £6 or £7, and that's assuming that's a good battery. If the battery's no good, then I'm going to have to spend about another, I don't know, somewhere between £9 and £18, because they vary quite a bit, to get a replacement battery. On the other hand, I've bought this 8-pack battery holder from Maplin, and that plug, which is the same as that one, that cost me £1.69, that cost me £3.29, so that's £4.98 to make up the battery pack, which is again more expensive than the hover glider cost me, but I'll be able to reuse this in other things. Now, I won't be soldering that directly onto there. That comes with your 9-volt battery type terminals on it, and I've got quite a few dead 9-volt batteries here, so I shall take the top off that and solder that to the back of there, and then plug that into there, so it's all reusable. And then I've got plenty of AA rechargeable batteries that I can put in here, so we get a full 8 rechargeable batteries in there, so we'll have the same power output, or at least the same voltage. I don't know about the actual amperage. We'll find out. And also it's a different shape. It will still fit in the hover glider, but we won't be able to put the lid on properly. So first thing I'll do is take apart this old 9-volt battery. If you do this, be careful, because you get some sharp edges there. Okay, that's the bit I need. Again, those are sharp edges, so be careful. I'll trim them off and solder that into place, and then that can plug onto there, and we're in business. I'll just roughen them up with a file so that we can solder onto them. If I can find my file, which I can't. So we'll use a bit of sandpaper instead. Need to remember which way round positive and negative is, so we can solder the leads on the right way round. Positive is the smaller bit, negative is the wider bit. So that's positive, that's negative. So we need to solder that like that. And then I'll probably cover it with hot glue just to keep it safe. Put my glasses on. There we go. I'll turn on my hot glue gun and cover that with hot glue just to make sure it's safe. Right, in my box of spare nuts and bolts I've managed to find a bolt that's the right size to fit on there. So that looks okay. So that's that back together. There's the battery pack. As I say, it's not a particularly neat fit, but it does fit, and we're not going to get the lid back on, but I suspect that battery pack would cause it to be unbalanced. So leaving the cover off might help to do the balance right. We're in the kitchen. We'll give it a little try. It does say that it prefers to be on water, gets a better seal underneath and doesn't pick up any drag from any rough surfaces. But we'll try it on the floor here. I've given the floor a bit of a clean to try and get any grit or anything up. Well, we'll see how we go. I think we've established there it struggles on this surface. As I say, any roughness or anything like that and it slows down. And you could tell if I used both motors at the same time, it took a lot of the power away from the lift motor, so it struggled. I found that if I just used one motor to do the steering instead of both, I could actually get some sort of movement out of it. So the bottom line is that charity shop gold or garbage? It's probably still garbage, to be honest, but it would probably work better on water because there's less resistance. So that might be the next thing to do, put it in the back of the car, and next time we go to that boating lake, see how it gets on water. Still, the battery pack works and I can recharge them easily, so I don't have to worry about trying to get a special battery pack.